India need 256 runs to win. England need 9 wickets. This game could not be more evenly balanced. And a match, you would have to say, could go either way. All results possible. England managing lead of 75 in the first innings, then declaring a 311 for 9. The target is a big one, 387 for India, but they've started magnificently. Looking good. 9 wickets in hand.
Gautam Gambhir played beautifully last evening, particularly with Virender Sehwag. He allowed Sehwag as much of the strike as possible. Well, he'll have a slightly different role this morning, with Rahul Dravid at the other end. And I think it's a fascinating prospect for Dravid this morning. He comes into this last day under some kind of pressure, having a relatively modest time of it at the moment in Test match cricket, but he is a fine player. 10,000 Test match runs and more, lots of experience, and just the man you need in this type of situation. Unsurprisingly, England starting with Andrew Flintoff, their most reliable bowler.
And wasting no time, coming straight away around the wicket to the left-hander. I think it's a good move starting with Flintoff, because what he does is he bottles one end up. He can always pick up 1 or 2 wickets for you. Top edge, lucky, he'll get a boundary for it. But that hurried on to Gautam Gambhir. It's 136 for 1.
Excellent first over from Flintoff, probing away outside Gambhir's off stump in the main, and then the last ball, quick and short, too quick for Gambhir, but gets away with it. Of course, he got Rahul Dravid in the first innings, and a huge cheer greeting Rahul Dravid's first run this morning.
Should get 2. And one of Gambhir's great strengths is his ability not only to use his feet against the spinners, but always ready to rock back. He's a good back foot player. Picks up length quickly. Edged and taken. Flintoff in business straight away. And Dravid's poor run continues. That's a big wicket for England. England striking early.
Perfect start. The beauty from Flintoff, full, drawing Dravid forward, and just enough movement to take the edge through to Matt Prior. Flintoff has made an excellent start here for England. That's why Peterson has entrusted him with the ball at the start of play. More disappointment for Dravid. India 141 for 2.
Sachin Tendulkar strides out to the centre. England striking early, getting the important wicket of Dravid. And the man with tons of experience has a job on his hands. It was in the air, not far from the man at forward short leg. Tendulkar will get off the mark. But he's steaming in here, Flintoff. The rhythm's good. Excellent delivery to get rid of Rahul Dravid.
Slight change of angle from Swan to Gambhir, coming over the wicket, trying to cut off the offside scoring opportunities for Gambhir, but Gambhir still able to rock back and pierce that offside field.
Cracking shot. Just fractionally short, and Tendulkar puts it away. First boundary for him. It brings up the 150, and that's the score for the loss of 2 wickets.
Confidence booster this from Sachin Tendulkar to all the millions who'll be watching on TV nervously at the moment, because he's had 1 or 2 nervy moments, but this one out of the meat of the bat.
That single brings up 50 for Gautam Gambhir. Very good innings this. He's the man in form and his consistent run continues.
An excellent innings, an understated one at times, particularly yesterday when Sehwag was taking all the plaudits and all the attention, but quietly, unfussily, Gautam Gambhir continued on his way. He's got through to 50 now, but the job just halfway done.
Slow delivery, nicely picked up by Gautam Gambhir. He'll get a couple of runs.
Who else has he been? Oh, Mike Brearley last night. He's had a bad run. There must be something to do with... Actually, Tendulkar will improvise as only he can.
Yes, he's very good at doing that to the off spinner. If he finds that there is no leg slip in position, then he plays the shot very well. He doesn't try to hit it. Look at the control he'll exert on that. Just trying to pad it. Just trying to paddle it. He won't try to hit it because he's not looking for a boundary. He's looking for a couple. Oh, this is beautifully played by Tendulkar. Boundary to him, it's 165 for 2.
Well, he tried something different there, Andrew Flintoff, and he almost got a wicket with it. India's got a boundary. Not sure he knew much about it, Andrew Flintoff. Watch this. Watch what he does with his leading arm.
Well, he keeps the leading arm down. That's interesting. See that? He doesn't take it up at all. And what it does, it makes the batsman think, is there something different coming? And it almost did work for Flintoff, because the inside edge, how lucky can you get? And how unlucky can a bowler get?
That into the onside. Just be a couple. Jimmy Anderson doing the fielding. Well, that's a poor delivery. It's short and it's wide and it's 4.
$176 for 2.
Well, Kevin Peters some frustration on his face. He wants his bowlers to turn up and bowl. He was let down, I felt, by the seamers with the new ball yesterday. They bowled too short and too wide. And now he expects his spinners. The one thing you shouldn't be happening to you as a spinner on this surface, you shouldn't be getting cut or pulled. Always an element of risk. And Peterson not the slowest. How close would this have been with a direct hit?
Yes, it'll be interesting to see that, but I do believe that the Indians need to look at running as they do in limited overs cricket.
Well, need to get their act together, these seamers. At the moment, it's both sides of the wicket. It's almost as if they're feeling the pressure. Should be thinking of winning.
And taken brilliantly bowled. It was the angle away from Gautam Gambhir. He poked at one earlier, missed it, and this one is a spectacular catch taken by the best fielder in the England team, Paul Collingwood.
Well, this is terrific stuff. particularly from the catcher. Flashes at that. We've just seen him play that shot, and you mentioned he's going to get a single, he's going to risk his wicket. Collingwood, brilliant catch, diving to his right. Anderson takes a much needed wicket for England. England will be lifted by that. Gautam Gambhir has played so well for his 66, but India are 183 for 3.
VVS Lakshman is the new man at the crease. He's been in terrific batting form in the year 2008. Now 24 in the first innings, played a couple of lovely wristy shots. He's a man who likes the big occasion, he likes the big stage. Wait for the umpire's signal. Just a single. Leg by as it is.
Is there a time when MS Dhoni will say, can't win this game, we'll try to draw it? All the talk last evening, win the game. The play this morning has been excellent. Win the game.
It's off the mark, VVS Lakshman. Risty again, it'll be just a single.
Was 200 to win, it's now 196. Just with the simplest of pushes through the offside. VVS Lakshman brings up his first boundary of the day, playing on the up. Popped up and over the top, very deliberately by Tendulkar.
Yes, he does play this shot well. He's almost like a master at this shot. If you have Virender Sehwag freeing his arms and hitting the ball over third man, Tendulkar plays a bit of a short arm sort of cut. You call it a short arm jab when they pull it to the onside. This is pretty much a short arm cut. You can see he's cramped his. He's not got the same free movement that Sehwag likes. But he's got under the ball and cut it over the fielders in the slip position.
But nobody at extra cover, and Laxman threads it through. Peterson gives up the chase.
The 200 coming up with that exquisite boundary from VVS Lakshman. We've seen Lakshman play a similar kind of delivery to the onside, but this time he's chosen to hit it through the covers. He's given himself a bit of room, moved his foot out of the way, moved his foot towards the leg stump, and you can see that back foot going away from the stumps. He had clearly seen that gap, looking to play the ball in that gap.
Driven firmly through the gap. We haven't seen many of those strokes over the last couple of days, off the seamers in particular. It's not an easy pitch to drive down the ground on, but Laxman has done it now to Flintoff. He did it to Panesar in the last over. He's looking in good touch.
Yes, he's in very good touch, and you can see over here it's not a bad ball, but he's got this great ability to play on the up, as they say. Not quite a half volley, but because he doesn't always lean into the drive, waits up and then lets the bat do the business. That's a beautiful shot.
Beautifully played. Just waited for it and let the ball come right onto the bat. Turned his wrists and just nudged it away on the offside for a single. Beautiful shot. Slightly fuller from Flintoff, and Laxman just punching the ball. There was no follow through really, it was just a bottom hand punch, and it whistled away down the ground. 211 for 3. Just stood there, Flintoff. with a little look of disbelief on his face after that. Sharp spin. It's beaten everybody. It's beaten Tendulkar and Pryor, and Flintoff gives chase now.
Well, that shot was always on the cards because there is no deep mid-wicket.
Swan's not interested. Slip was, but the bowler not.
Yes, I think this is the stage of the match where the fielders will go up for everything.
Negotiated safely by Sachin Tendulkar, and a fascinating first session comes to an end with England having taken 2 wickets, those of Rahul Dravid and Gautam Gambhir, and India have scored 82 runs in the session. I think that's probably what they were aiming for, around about 80 a session. And what an afternoon we've got in prospect now. India needing 174 to win. England needs 7 wickets to win. Game on. 66 to Gautam Gambhir, 83 to Virender Sehwag, who fell yesterday. Rahul Dravid, his miserable form continues, just 4 to him this morning, but Sachin Tendulkar and VVS Laxman with a partnership of 30 now have taken India through to lunch, 213 for 3.
England's bowling, once again Flintoff, the standout bowler, 1 for 46. Anderson got the wicket off Gautam Gambhir when he poked at a ball outside the off stump, and Graham Swan got the wicket off Virender Sehwag yesterday.
Monty Panesar will start at the Anna Pavilion end. Steve Harmison's got to get into the action.
What England have to do is string in a few maiden overs. Have to cut these singles, because otherwise you'll just not allow the pressure to build. Good placement. Should get 2.
Well, there's your point, Ravi. Man back. It has to really be a rank delivery to get hit there.
Interesting to see if he got any glove on it. Yes, no signal from the umpire. That one turned sharply.
Yeah, I had the impression immediately there was some glove here. There was. And it wasn't easy at all because it went down off the gloves straight away, so very harsh to say that's a chance.
It's gone. It's popped in the air, and a forward short leg makes no mistake. I think what did Laxman here was the extra bounce from Swan, and would have pitched outside the off stump in the rough area and jumped from there.
I also think Laxman was looking to just hit the ball into that gap that had just been created where the mid-wicket moved to square leg. He was looking to hit the ball a bit straighter than he had been doing rather than square, and Ian Bell perfectly positioned, stayed low and took an excellent catch. Success for Swan, just the wicket and the breakthrough that England needed. The end of Laxman for a well-played 26. 2-2-4 for 4.
Yuvraj Singh has come out to the middle. India have lost the wicket of Laxman after lunch. So Panesar continuing. He's got that away. Might have just got some bat on it as well. Yes. Just tapping the ball as it went past him.
Yeah, you don't often see this. A ball way wide of leg stump, and in the end it actually went onto the offside. showing the umpire that he got some bat on it. He won't be so keen to do that if he nicks one.
Yuvraj Singh off the mark with that single. Goes off the outside edge, he'll get 2 for it. A late adjustment by Tendulkar. He's got hold of that. Short from Panesar, and Tendulkar onto it in a flash.
Yeah, he pounced. That's what you're looking for as a right-hander. You know that if Panesar bowls a full length, your scoring options are limited, but the moment he drops short of that rough patch, you can just rock back, smash it away as Tendulkar did there.
Yes, he was deliberately hitting that ball over the square leg fielder. So he gets low and makes sure he gets it up in the air. That's a good shot. Exquisite timing for a boundary. That's one of his great strengths. He's such a good striker of the ball.
Oh, he's timed this well, because it wasn't that short from Graham Swann. He started to come forward, then just rocked back. And it wasn't a rank long hop by any means. Very strong and powerful player.
Yuvraj sweeps, and sweeps really hard and well. That disappeared to the boundary in a flash. And consecutive boundaries to end the over. 248 for 4. The crowd comes to life.
And this is a big one. This is his natural game. The 250 coming up with that lofted hit. Oval mid-on for a boundary.
Stepping on the gas now, Yuvraj played away, he knows, and this is it. Put back to ball, crowd going absolutely apoplectic here. Right in front of us, they're going potty. Dancing, whistles, singing. We've got another umpire. Worked away into the leg side just for a single. Excellent play from Yuvraj. Oh, pulled away. Doesn't get it, just a single. There's his single. Listen to this.
They love him here. They love him all over the world, but here, Chennai, he's played some marvellous innings in Chennai. 155 against Shane Warne and company in 1997. What an innings that was. And India needs something similar. It will probably be a different kind of innings. That was an attacking innings. This is going to be a mixture of caution and aggression. A very well played half century by the little champion.
Good understanding between the two. Played with soft hands. Yuvraj called from the non-striker's end. There are 2 men in the deep. He'll look for 2. Yuvraj Singh. It's extremely quick runner between the wickets. This is what India need. Convert the singles into 2s. Beauty. Right on top of that. And stroking it with the straight face of the bat. We'll just get the single because there are fielders in the deep to cut out the boundaries.
Yeah, Sachin was the one that wasn't too keen. He's been out there a while. Yuvraj Singh, much younger.
Hitting it with the turn, and it's a superb strike from Yuvraj Singh. Very well executed. And it's the first boundary in 10 overs. Brings up the 50 partnership.
And it's hit hard and square. It's an exciting player, Yuvraj Singh.
He's got that's fine. Chase here for Panesar. Yuvraj will come back for 2. I think the pressure will really start showing on England once India bring this deficit down below 100. I think every run then will be cheered by this crowd.
The crowd have been fantastic.
Should get 2. Chase for Harmison. So the scoreboard ticking along. 106 needed now. What a test match this has been. Can't ask for anything better. No one could have written a better script. 5 days of cricket, result possible in the final session of the 5th day. That's beautiful placement. Good work with the wrists as he works it on the onside for a couple. It's 283 for 4. Extremely well played. Knew exactly what he was doing. That's good work in the deep. Tendulkar will get 3. Control paddle shot on the onside.
I thought he would. Both outfielders leg side have been moved very square. Got a mental picture of that, Sachin. Excellent work from Flintoff. 101 to win.
Yuvraj pulls, and pulls big. It's into the crowd for 6. 94 needed, it's 293 for 4.
Well, what a hit. Ball that's dragged down by Monty Panesar. Hits a rough area. Hits out of here. Immense strength and power and timing from Yuvraj.
He goes for the big shot. And finds the boundary. 1 bounce over the rope. He picked his spot nicely. 297 for 4.
Well, his first thought here, Sachin Tendulkar, was anxious. I don't think he gets this exactly where he wants it to go, but he's certainly got enough on it to get over the top of Steve Harmison. 1 bounce, and Harmison was inside from the boundary about 15 or 20 metres. Sachin Tendulkar moves on to 64, 90 to win.
The 300 comes up for India. And remember, this is the 2nd innings, the last innings of a game, so it's a terrific effort to be 300 for 4. It's only the 5th time it's happened in India. Worked away on the onside. That's a good shot for 2. Made sure he got on top of the ball and close to the pitch. And the scoreboard ticking along. You can see it's a worried look on the face of Kevin Pietersen. That's a good defensive shot, again with soft hands, and India finish off a terrific session. This 26 overs in that session of play, 91 runs added for the loss of just 1 wicket, which means India within striking distance. 83 to get. They've got 6 wickets in hand and 2 batsmen well set. So India needing 83 runs to win this first test match. England needs 6 wickets.
James Anderson, we've not seen much of him. 7 overs, 1 for 30 so far. He'll bowl this over with the old ball, and then you'd think that Pietersen must take the new ball straight away, have a blast with his quicker bowlers, and then give his spinners a harder, newer ball. Here's Anderson. Tendulkar immediately away through square leg. We've seen that so often today. If there's a criticism to be made of England, I think it's that Kevin Pietersen has for a long time just set the field deep. He's gone about the day trying to cut off the boundaries, protect the boundaries, but that has left great open spaces, and Tendulkar in particular has been happy to deflect the ball, work it around. There were 25 singles for Tendulkar in his first 50 runs. Yuvraj will look for 2 and will get 2. Misfield out in the deep by Swan, but Yuvraj was already coming back for the second. .50 to Yuvraj Singh, and a very good innings it's been too, under pressure after a first innings failure, and coming in when the Indian team needed runs from him, he's responded in the best possible way.
Yes, an innings of character. He got a lot of chirping from the Englishmen, particularly Andrew Flintoff when he came into bat. That was because of his response in the first innings, when he tried to talk back and then lost his wicket.
Look for 2. There's another one. Tendulkar pushing hard and coming back for the second. The throw was too high, and that 2 takes Yuvraj and Sachin Tendulkar through to a 100 partnership. Was there some bat on that? Well, the throw has come and nobody's backing up, and that's symptomatic of how things are going for England right now. Couple of sloppy runs.
That's a terrific shot. Such a clean striker of the ball. That was punched off the back foot down the ground.
We played one off Flintoff, I think, earlier on in the day, but this is even better. Yuvraj Singh. And you want to see how to play a defensive push. There you are, for 4. And nothing anyone can do about it. Terrific timing. New ball, off it races.
He goes for the big one. And he's hit it many a mile. It clears mid-on comfortably. Just seems to be in a hurry at the moment. 3:39 for 4.
They'll look for 2 here and they'll get it.
He's looked very cool and composed right out there. That's in the air, just short of cover. Got the leading edge. So nothing going England's way at the moment. Yuvraj takes to Swan straight away. He's in a hurry, like I mentioned earlier. We might see a few shots from him to finish things off. 35 needed now. 350 up for India.
It's got a plane to catch.
Just taken on the full and clipped away on the onside. Down the track now. Can you see? He's looking for that gap on the onside. Tendulkar just walking across. There is deep mid-wicket, so just a single. It's 3:53 for 4.
Still the battle is on, gets in the outside edge. Will race away to the boundary. Yuvraj Singh gets to 78. Good afternoon, Bumble.
Well, this test match is nearly over. 387 India have chased down. Wonderful temperament, great skill.
.357 for 4.
Captain, next man in. He's not going to get him. That's what he thinks. I don't want to go in.
It's gone through. It's gone through everything. We'll wait for the umpire's signal. But 4 more to India. And it's leg byes.
Well, it's a great delivery, is this? You can see the frustration on Swan and England's faces. Ball pitches, it bounces, just clips the front pad.
He's looking to play the big shot, hasn't hit it too well, and luckily hasn't hit it too well. It's fallen between 2 fielders. I think the last defensive shot, the stretch, I think has done some damage to his back.
He seems to be troubled by back strain. He comes back there and immediately calls, I think, for a back strap.
Trademark Tendulkar paddle fine. And he gets to the 90s with a boundary. The crowd's excited.
Well, the crowd will go scatty here. The century is back on again, big time. 92 Tendulkar, 15 to win, India.
Oh, that's a beauty. Doesn't get better than that. Made it look so simple. Back-to-back boundaries for Tendulkar. Amazing 100 from an awesome cricketer. That's Sachin Tendulkar's 41st Test 100, 7th versus England, 5th at Chepauk, and India win.
But you can sense that this is for Mumbai. Magnificent game of cricket, a wonderful innings from Sachin Tendulkar. A fitting century to win the game for India. A game of epic proportions. Handshakes all round. He's a genius, make no mistake about it. His 41st century. This is for Mumbai. The rest of the world, this is for Mumbai.
He'd be delighted. He probably ranked this ahead of most of his hundreds. A match-winning one. A little man rises to the occasion and wins it for India. It's been one of his favourite grounds here in Chennai. His 5th 100 here at the Chidambaram Stadium. You won't see it more delight on the face of Tendulkar, and like you mentioned, good spirit. The both sides have been exceptionally good. 387 for 4. They won India mainly because of Virendra Sehwag getting 83 in quick time, Gambhir 66, and then Yuvraj Singh 85 not out. Superb innings from Yuvraj Singh, but the master Sachin Tendulkar rose to the occasion on his favourite ground, not out. 103 of 196 balls. VVS Lakshman chipped in at 26. The only man to disappoint was Rahul Dravid, but India won't mind it. 20 extras in the 99th over. They've reached home, and an outstanding victory, 387 for 4.
387 to win. England couldn't do it. Just look at the wickets column. None for Steve Harmison, none for Monty Panesar. Wicket takers James Anderson 1 for 51, Andrew Flintoff 22 overs 1 for 64, Graham Swan nearly 29 overs 2 for 103. England found wickets so elusive.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentation ceremony. Over the last 5 days, we've seen some of the most fascinating cricket. It's been a fantastic test match, just what cricket needed at precisely this moment. The fortunes fluctuated from one side to the other. You had some outstanding performances from players from both the sides, but in the end it needed a record performance by India. A terrific performance in the second innings to chase down a massive score of 387. By doing that, they've taken a 1-0 lead in the series. I'd now like to ask Mr. Kevin Pietersen to come up, please. Well, Kevin, this is a tough pill to swallow because you dominated 70% of the sessions in the test match, but you end up on the losing side.
Yeah, definitely. Very, very bitter pill to swallow in our dressing room, but I think both teams can be really, really proud about the way that we've gone about this test match. To start test match cricket up again 2 weeks after the tragedy, I think it's a fair show on both sets of players.
Kevin, tough luck, but on behalf of every Indian cricket lover, they're proud of England coming here and deciding to play in this series and this test match. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers.
Kevin Pietersen, captain of England. Right now I'd like to ask Mahendra Singh Dhoni to come up, please. Well, 4 out of 4 for you, MS. This one the toughest?
Yeah, of course. I think the first initial 3 days we were not really brilliant on the field. I'll say we were not able to get the wickets, and when we were supposed to bat, we didn't bat that well. So it was important for us to play the next 2 days with a lot of intensity. And I believe the last 2 days, the amount of sessions we have won, that's one of the reasons why we have won this test match, because we have seen over the years in India, especially, the last 2 days, 4th and the 5th day, the game changes a lot and it changes very quickly. So, we raised our standards and we performed when it was really needed. And not to forget, I think the playmaker, Virender Sehwag, because without his innings, we would have been defending this test match. But I think because of his innings, Yuvraj and Sachin, they got an opportunity to win this game. Of course, Sachin was brilliant, Yuvraj amazing, because there was pressure on him. I feel there was something in the wicket. There was a lot in the wicket, when the spinners were bowling in the rough. So it was a tough call for them whether to attack or just, go with their defenses. And I'm glad they did well and they performed when it was really needed for the side.
Thank you, MS, and extremely well done. Many congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Well done, Chennai, as the captain says, MS Dhoni. Now the Man of the Match award. Well, there have been outstanding performances in this game. Andrew Strauss, 100 in each of the innings of the test match. Sachin Tendulkar getting 100 on the final day. But the man who moved this test match and changed the course of the game with a blistering innings yesterday, 83 of just 67 balls, Virender Sehwag. If you can collect the check from Mr. Sandeep Sareen, the Executive Director, RBS. And Viru, if you can collect the Man of the Match trophy from Mr. N. Srinivasan, the Honorary Secretary of the BCCI and the President of the TNCA. Well, Viru, must be an outstanding feeling when you see the team finish off a chase like this after you set it up.
Yeah, of course. Yesterday I had a press conference. I told in the press conference if we played 80-90 overs, we'll easily win the game. And Sachin and Yuvraj did that. And I think this is Sachin's best inning I have ever seen. I still remember that we were playing against Pakistan here and we lost by just 13 runs because Sachin got out. And this time he makes sure he'll stay there till the end and finish the game.
Well done, Viru. You're a fantastic entertainer. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Ravi.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we end the presentation, a big thank you to the Chennai crowd, the TNCA, for putting up a magnificent show in such short notice and making sure this test match has run in a smooth manner. Thank you all once again.
In confirmation of India's victory, it's the highest score achieved in the 4th innings of a test match in the subcontinent, 387 for 4. First innings England managed 316, defended that pretty well, India 241, and then declared a 311 for 9. India getting their target quite comfortably with 6 wickets in hand and winning the first test match.